Hello and welcome everyone to part 4 of my Kingdom of Charlemagne, Age of Charlemagne Let's Play. For Total War Attila we continue where we left things off last time, going through an intern phase and going to be dealing with those pesky rebels that we have over in the east. We managed to deal with the ones in the north of France. Ah, they're actually coming to attack us. There we go. That is fine. War declared between Bavaria and Bohemia, and also been reading through a lot of your suggestions for other things that we can be getting up to. We're taking attrition straight away, so we need to sally out and take on these rebels. So that's what we'll do. We'll meet them on the field of battle and wreck them there, which should be the end of this rebellion, which would be lovely. And we can keep on moving up from here. I'm going to get this converted over because it's going to take a while. We're already going for the church there to start converting, and obviously settling public order, which very much reflects kind of what Charlemagne tried to do. He actually, I think it was in 782, enacted the first Saxon capitulary, which were, I think it was 35 new laws aimed at Christianizing the Saxon population and many of his new lands. But while a lot of his conquests, I should say, while a lot of Charlemagne's conquests certainly had Christian elements to them, and there were things like mass baptisms that occurred, especially in his, I think towards his Avar campaign and things like that. It was primarily about expansion, whereas the wars of the previous century had been, well, there'd been wars, but it had never been as kind of as focused on expansion as it was right now. Yet you also kind of, to some degree, have those expansionistic wars, or that focus on expansion, coming to an end towards the end of the 8th century, particularly when, after Charlemagne is crowned emperor in 800 AD, Christmas Day. And that, again, that shift that I mentioned previously from, I guess, almost governance to actually ruling kind of plays a part in that, because Charlemagne wants to consolidate his nobles, his aristocracy, which previously, as I've also mentioned, was bound by this annual tradition of the aristocracy pledging their loyalty to their king, to Charlemagne. And then they would have to back that up with action, i.e. supporting him in his wars against, say, Aquitaine and Gascony. In return, they would gain the king's favour, and that would normally mean resources and plunder, possessions, as well as position. And before Charlemagne becomes emperor and really changes the whole way in which the Carolingian court functions, and well, it doesn't completely change it, but really just looks to consolidate his fractured Frankish aristocracy from being lots of fractured ones to being one unified aristocratic household, as it were. He focuses on using the old Merovingian systems of politics, of using titles such as bishops or bishoprics and counts, which help distribute power at a smaller, more localized level. As you can see, the offices here that we have. So the counts would be the coms here, I believe, if I've got that right. And obviously, I don't think we don't have bishoprics or anything like that. But they're a bit more important than obviously Total War goes into detail with. But that is kind of a very much shortened version of how the politics were dealt with. But I was reading through a textbook and actually reading one of the contemporaries, one of Charlemagne's contemporaries actually mentions that the annal writers rarely wrote or rarely noted a year that didn't pass without a campaign. It was such an annual thing, and it changed from, well, it certainly shifted from the 7th century to the 8th century, with the king leading these campaigns, with Charlemagne and with Pepin, his father, leading these campaigns. We're going to leave the siege for another turn because we want them to take a smidge of attrition before we push in. Plus we're still building some stuff, and we'll build some rams. Yeah, and they can take some attrition. Then we'll go in. Carloman's already got Gascony down here. We've got Agen, so nothing to really worry about over here. One or two of you did suggest trying to kill Carloman. We will need an assassin for that, and I'll take a look at what specific building we need for that in a moment. We're going to go into this battle first and just sort out these rebels over here. And we'll fight this one. So, yeah, that kind of snapshot synopsis of the political nature of the Carolingians there and Charlemagne. But they also noted that the 7th century very much, and into the early 8th century, very much saw the waning of the king's power, whereas the latter part of the 8th century, especially when you have Charles Martel, well, but they weren't essentially kings as such, because it was Pepin onwards, so middle of the, come on, give me a dry day. Ah, it's going to be rain, fine. So with Pepin and Charlemagne onwards in the 8th century, you really saw the rise of the king's power, which again centered around this annual campaigning season that the Frankish aristocracy was very much part of, and that's how, you know, until Charlemagne became emperor, that they were very much kept under the thumb, no, not under the thumb, but very much kept under control, and it was a way of unifying them, a way of unifying the aristocracy to your cause. So yeah, I'll start prepping some more stuff, but I don't want to jump too far forward with things, just because we're not quite there yet.
Our reinforcements enter the fray.
Because, well, there's loads of stuff I could talk. I guess there's loads of stuff I could talk about, but I don't want to kind of bore you guys, and I obviously do want to still focus on battles at points. But I'm hoping these little history snippets are enjoyable. If there's anything specifically you'd like to know about, or anything further you'd like to know, then do let me know, and I could potentially bring it up in a later video. So we've got our garrison coming in as well, which we're going to bring down behind us as reinforcements, reserves. We've got cavalry. I've got my skirmishers in front, though, to start with. And we're going to see how they fare. I was going to talk about Charlemagne's sons as well. Very briefly, he has 3 to start with. Very briefly, he does get both Pepin and Louis anointed by the Pope, again, to secure his son's positions. And legitimacy to those positions. Pepin was made King of the Lombards, so this is obviously after Charlemagne takes that title. Well, successfully conquers Lombardy, following his campaigns in 773. And his other son, Louis, is made, I don't know if it's King of Aquitaine, I can't remember what the source actually said, or if it's Duke of Aquitaine. Oh, shield wall, shield wall, shield wall. They did manage to get a charge over here. See if we can't get them there. There we go, we're breaking this line here though. This cavalry unit up here. I'll give these guys his bonus there. Annoyingly, it's this Jav Cav that will cause us trouble. Oh. Let's push up with the swords over here. Goes over here. So yeah, his other son Louis becomes, or is to be made, Duke of Aquitaine, and it is assumed that his eldest son Charles will succeed the Frankish Empire in earnest. But we'll talk further about Charlemagne's sons in a later video. I should have made these guys form up a bit more, fortify themselves. Spears get stuck in here. Wedge it, in you go.
Enemy units have rallied and returned to the battle.
Here we go against those swords. Let's pull you guys up here. Oh, you guys have pulled through at the perfect time. No, 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 get them, get them, get them. Oh, they're trying to get away. A general guardsman, but bad idea, to be honest. Bad idea. We get a good charge over here. Bring them down. Into the Jav cab, what's left of it. Send these guys over here. We support these guys a bit more. They got wrecked.
Enemy is going for our general. Protect him.
Eggy hard, no, he's fine, don't worry about it. Good old Drogo. A lot of you have also been commenting saying that you are also finding multiple characters within Age of Charlemagne. Looks like CA need to patch in a few more names to the grouping there. We lost 600 odd so far, up against 1,400. Rebels nearly all dealt with now though. Spears going after their general here, along with cavalry, my other general. Cavalry, these swords got a bit wrecked. It's fine.
God speak good. We are moments away from victory.
Fast forward, fast forward, fast forward. A few of them may well escape from this because there's a few stragglers there which I wasn't able to capitalise on, but overall we held our position. The position I set out worked pretty well, so I was able to talk about more historical stuff. There we go. Didn't zoom in too much on that because we've seen all those units before, and it worked better to actually hold the higher strategy there. Hold the higher strategy, hold the higher camera angle for strategy. I kind of like just gave a synopsis of my sentence by just saying just like 3 words from it. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, just that unit of skirmisher cav. We will take on warriors though. Take them on, and now we'll just go finish them off. Finish the rebellion. I reckon these guys will do like a huge amount of damage to us. Actually, no way. It's not an Empire Total War auto-resolve. This should be reasonably fair. We lost 1. Take the replenishment. Should get that 1 back, right? Back in we go. Now we have a solid army here as well that we could go and take Einfurt with. But we need to make sure we have another army. Go for that, and we'll go for campament movement range now. Probably need to make sure we've got another army up at Utrecht ready to go and hit Westphalia. Because we don't want to bring in Dem Danes. Dem Danes. Right, I was going to check what we get one of the assassins from. We need a hostel. Ah, okay. Yeah, we can get a hostel from here. There's the hostel. Enables agent recruitment spies and agent recruitment assassins, which are essentially champions. But they're the only ones, assassins are the only ones that can obviously kill, which makes loads of sense. It's good. These guys are a little bit upset here. Hopefully we'll sort that out with that church being finished. We're leaving Charlemagne just to cause some attrition over here. I don't know if Carloman's going to come up and support. That'd be lovely, but probably not. Need to sort out debt economy. Although, actually, I don't lie. We need an army up there. I've got one here. One or two of you mentioned going after Kent, Kingdom of Kent. They are a client state, tributary state of Mercia, and I do not want to go up to after the full strength of Mercia just yet. Soon, but not yet. We could go to a war with Wessex, if that's what you guys meant. We could conquer Wessex. We could. I could take Winchester, which is obviously Won't study. Got a reasonable garrison. Got there the select few. Got Keen Wolf there. I think, though, I'd rather consolidate and take out these armies in the north, these enemies in the north first. You're all part of the same province, aren't you? How much is due to military presence? 11 is due to military presence. Now it's just 1. Well, that's fine. I think I'll pull you back to Ghent for now. And we'll just throw in... What's in our garrison? 2 spears. So let's throw in an archer and a spearman just to consolidate that a little bit. Force march into Utrecht, and then we'll go up towards the border, because then we can start this war off again. Attack these guys, bring in Westphalia. If they don't join in, well, then we have to go to war with the Danes, so it's okay. But I want to finish this off first. You obviously don't want to have more war weariness going on. But we're just going to let them take a little bit of attrition. Drogo, what's this? Wealth, if you're a governor. Oh, yes, there we go. Yes, of course you're my governor. And authority for public order in settlements, that helps. Anything for governors? Hello, governor. Ah, more authority. Yes, hells yes, that's what we want. Or strategist. I think we'll go for learned tutor, though. That suits you more. So, another end turn. Ah. You're asking me to go to war with these guys. Tafer of Zaragoza. Or Zaragoza. Enter on the side of my ally, yeah. Surely he's just going to go in there and dominate them, to be fair. He's got all of his armies down here. Now would be a good time to strike. Some of you... Yeah, we're saying assassinate Charlemagne, but also I have found out that there is a...
My ancestors have spoken well of you, and so we offer a treaty. The worthy make the best friends.
Well, I'm not going to kill you just yet, but I was thinking after Aquitaine I could go up and take Brittany out with Charlemagne, so no. Not yet. I have found out that there is a, apparently up to turn 52, there is a random chance every turn.
I will speak the hardest word for a warrior. Peace. It is an honorable offer, made to an honorable foe. We see little profit in further bloodshed.
Come, my puppet. Yeah, there's a random chance every turn up to up to turn 52 that Charlemagne will die. And apparently a lot of you are saying that when that happens, I will just gain all of his kingdom. Which will be interesting. It'll be interesting to see if that's what happens. We want inspire popular, spread religious influence, please. And we'll go for authority. What does that do? Just crits. Camp out movement range. Okay. Surely must be making some headway here. Christianity. Yeah. We're going to go for that hostel so we can get the agent there. Move these guys up to the border slowly. I've got their spy over here. He's having a little look, isn't he? Just have a little look at them. I can't now. Are there any other agents that we can recruit down here? We can get another one of these guys, but not yet. We need to repair everything first. So yeah, apparently Charlemagne's going to go at some point, which is interesting. I mean, I thought they would probably add some kind of mechanic in there, but it'll be interesting to see. Kind of disappointing if I just gain all of his territory with that. I mean, that's what happened. That's what happened. And the thing is, historically, I mean, if Charlemagne had to go to a war against all the Frankish aristocracy and bring them to heel, then that would have been fun because you would have got like almost like the English barons spawning, but in Francia. That would be pretty cool. But he didn't. He was able to consolidate them very quickly, and again, that marriage to an old ducal house within the Frankish aristocracy certainly helped that. Right, they're now taking attrition. You know what? I'm going to pull this spy up north because what he's going to take? He's going to take a few turns. That's fine. We don't need him down here anymore to start fires. You guys are starting to take attrition now, so we need to leave you still for a few more turns. We're still building stuff, so we'll wait. I'm in no rush down here. I'm in no rush. No rush whatsoever. I just wonder, are there any... No, it's not this mercenary onagers or something like that. I was like, what do our spies come from? Oh, we also need a hostel. It allows both. So, in fact, I don't need the spy up there because we're going to be able to get one... Is it next turn? Is it only 1 turn to build the hostel? 2 turns. Okay, so we can get both. Well, still, we might as well have him up there because that's where we're going to want him. Unless we send him over here. We can start building up an army here. Not yet, though, and I probably will need to get rid of some armies somewhere. You see all of Carloman's forces right now, which is... They're looking pretty good. Hopefully he'll be busy over here. I mean, that would allow me the perfect opportunity to swoop in and attack. But maybe we'll just see if he dies, because for now, might as well. Might as well. Right, end turn again. Just chilling. Taking our time. No rush, no rush. Where are they going? Where are you going with those armies? Should they not all be going south from that position, my lord?
I have talked to a wise woman, and all speak of a treaty.
A treaty!
And our elders see greatness in you.
Hello, dearie. A treaty. I don't even know. Yeah, that's acceptable. And I'm going to take that with Kent, because I don't want to pull in Mercia just yet. We'll go after Winchester instead. We'll go after Wessex. We'll take them down. But we won't take those lands just yet. No, 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 no. Faction destroyed. The Wilsey. What name? There we go. One more turn, then we can get the agents that we need here. Can we upgrade that? We need 4K! Say what? Food. Glorious food. Can we not easily switch between our provinces to see who needs food? They're all fine. They've all got food. Assume if we had, yeah. Oh, we can do it here actually. There we go. Positive with all the food. Some of them only have a little bit. You guys probably need some. We can upgrade your wheat field. Growth. More food. Yeah, go on then. Not like I'm doing anything else right now with them, so wheat as well. We get that other priest actually. Not this turn now, but we're gonna need it because we need to counter the pagans. Paganism that is occurring in our lands. So we want the dice roll of critical success, the watchman, or the advisor. We'll probably go for the advisor, so we'll get him next turn. We'll have the money. Our economy is slowly starting to pick up. We'll no, you kind of, well, you need some kind of force. You got a reasonable garrison you can hold most things off with. How are you guys so happy? Is it because of the military presence? You know what I'm going to do then? You know what? We'll attack. Oh, we can't really attack from there. Can go through. It's better to keep my army here. I was thinking I was going to move them out. What is it that's causing us? Religious differences -17. We are trying to sort that out. Christianity is on the rise slowly. We'll have to take down whoever comes for us, so we'll probably need to build some troops. But we'll wait and see what happens. Westphalia. I've got these guys up here, but I can't really do anything with them just yet. Can't see into the realm. We are going to probably need both spies, so we're going to keep bringing this spy up here. Both spies, more than one spy. Might as well. Brittany can wait. Brittany can wait. We could expand this undeveloped land. Nance. Watermill. What do we got? We have a dockyard. A manor. Another manor. And a small city. A cloth weaver for commerce. Chapel. So we need some more money, it would seem. A surface mine is like a good idea, considering... Yeah. That will add to sanitation problems though, won't it? So what's our sanitation building here? What sorts out the sanitation? I'm not seeing anything that sorts out sanitation. We'll build that. The surface mine, we'll take a look. Hospital, does that sort out sanitation? No, that does sanitation to all regions, which for that I would assume must be present in the settlement's primary buildings. One of the following must be present in the settlement's primary buildings, like an abbey or a cathedral. Okay, so it needs a church, one which we don't have. Okay, so we won't get any of that. Civic. Horse shows. Tavern. A wine market. Nothing about sanitation. So is that our only sanitation thing? Is that our only sanitation thing? A monastery. That does no sanitation either. Port resource. No, there is no sanitation besides that. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, guys. So, sanitation is rather key to get those hospitals for. Of which it might be better Market Village or Market Village. So this one would actually need to be a church for any of that to work. So if we get the surface mine, we're going to be in the poop with squalor. Agricultural buildings, industrial buildings. Well, we've got agricultural going on there. Trading post. Wealth from commerce. Siege engineer. We could go for more fields. Got the cloth weaver. We've got the priory there, haven't we? We've got the priory. But for hospice, it said it had to be... Oh no, the priory, damn. Church care. Well, that's really useful though. So that's the only thing it'll give us sanitation. But that will give us +8 sanitation to all adjacent provinces, all regions in adjacent provinces. So actually, it probably would make sense making this a church. They're getting that up because this will look after all of these ones here and give us all the sanitation in the same one. If we want to do that. If we want to do that. But also we've got to research those. We've got to research hospitals. We need an abbey. I think we can get up to that without needing a cathedral. The abbey must be tier 2. Church hospital. So we will need to research that. Okay, well then, for now then, we'll just go for a trading post because we've got a commerce bonus from this anyway, from the small city, so we'll focus on commerce. I should have just done that anyway. Sorry for wasting your time, guys. Right. Charlemagne. We will siege you guys, but you can take more attrition. So let's get a light battering ram, another one of them. I've got many men, I have plenty of time. Right, I'm going to recruit some agents next turn. We'll go spy first. Spy first. Because we're not desperately trying to kill Charlemagne. Plus, I would have thought I'd need a very high-level assassin to actually have a good chance of killing him. There's Charlemagne. And in fact, we can fight that siege next turn because we're going to be reinforced by a fair few armies. Oh, they're now fleeing. They're now fleeing, which is going to make the siege even easier.
The shield wall is always stronger when brothers stand together. That is why I offer a treaty.
A treaty.
Should we cooperate, our enemies would cower and seek safety. Do you not think that a fine prospect?
Boom, they gave me lots of money. Thanks, guys. A hostile, boom. Non-aggression pact, Sicily, Franconia. We need 5 population surplus, so we can just do it at Frankfurt. Yeah, we'll do it. What have we got? We've got a manor, and a church. So what do we want? Armoured swordsman. Ooh, hello. We could go for serviceman here, but then we'd have the same problem. Public order. Provincial security against enemy agents. Interesting. How's our food, actually? 50. So, oh, because of the salt works. So, salt works are industrial. So we could go for watermill. Or we get the siege engineer, actually. Then we get onagers. That's pretty useful. That's very useful. Do we really need it here, though? That's kind of the big question. It is on our border, so it would be useful if we want to push into other lands. Go after Charlemagne with these guys. I don't know. We probably need more money. We need to invest in more money right now. So it's either we go for a trading post again because we don't want to get the surface mine with the squalor issues. And we'll get diseases. I think we'll just go for the wealth of agricultural buildings. That one will give us. These are all both focused on. If we go for the market, let's convert you over to a market. Actually, won't build anything just yet because otherwise we won't have enough for Miss Spy. Natural gift, success chance, 10%. Okay. We'll just go for you. No, we'll go for this guy because we would have got a Drogo.
Heaven be praised.
Okay. Okay, so they have a large army over here. Oh god, the axes. That's the bane of my existence right now. Bloody axes.
Ready for battle.
Thinking about it, we are going to need an army in Burrowburg. Just because if within one turn of declaring war on Angria, we can take Angria out. I think. Yeah, we can take Angria out. We can take Osnabrück with this army from Westphalia. If Westphalia join them. But then there is this army left. So it could go up to them there, but most likely it will strike these guys. That said, they don't have an onager actually, so I'm safe. Safe for a turn, by which point that army can move down and help out. You got a reasonable garrison.
How may I serve you?
I will throw another two skirmishes in there though. Anyway, and now we can see Charlemagne is going to be here. My brother is reinforcing, so we can go in here, and we'll go for that and that. Next time we'll get the campaign map movement range. What sons do I actually have at the moment? I've got Pepin. Okay, I think I should have Charles as well. Charles should be my eldest son. And then there'll be a Louis eventually, or there should be. But oh yeah, that's what you guys were talking about, assassination, because he's got no heirs at the moment, so or at least we can't see if there's any heirs. Right, let's go in. This would be a very easy auto result, but I will, just for the sheer scale we're gonna have here, I will show it to you guys. Quick save because I don't trust large battles sometimes not crashing. Or at least present our force on the field of battle. Quick siege to round things off for now. Let's do it. Battle of Bordeaux. Fog, no, I'd like to be able to see what's going on, please. I'd like to be able to see what's going on, please. It'll be rain now. Oh, there we go. The settlement is pretty much in ruin. Their walls are broken over here, so I don't even need the siege towers. The gatehouse, oh, it is still, the gate's still there. So we'll take a couple of siege towers to take it here. Oh no, wait, it's open there. We've sieged it good. Siege escalation's done good. I like the burning outside. Oh, you've got like the manolets and like barricades, the mallets. I can't remember what they're called. The little barricades, basically, you'd move them, inch them forward. I do like that you have all this outside. It would be cool to actually get a chance to do this and like, I guess almost like a cover system, kind of how Company of Heroes do things.
A fire rages through the enemy settlement.
But yeah, I mean, look, 98% settlement damage. Their morale is, they are so wrecked. Tell all these guys to drop stuff. We'll use Flaming Shot because it will just weaken the enemy morale more. We don't have to worry about towers. The only tower that stands is that one over there. Charlemagne's going to come in reinforcing. We've got Mercenary Armored Spearmen over here because you look cool. We'll just stream on into the gaps, I'd have thought. Don't need to take the towers. But now we'll put a few of my swordsmen on the towers, though. The Spearmen are going to push through that gap there. Got Scholar Cavalry, which will eventually become the Scholar Knights. Although when we talk about Knights, I mean, in this case, it just pretty means heavily mounted cavalry rather than... Well, we say heavily mounted cavalry. They're not the tradition. They're not plate mail knights, as you know, as you would necessarily associate with them. But you do have, during this period, the beginnings of chivalric values, which, you know, chivalry and some of the feudal values as well that will be more relevant to knights over the next couple hundred years. So, yeah, it's not all kind of... It's not necessarily 100% incorrect, but they're not 100% right for this period. They just mean like heavily mounted cavalry. Scholar Knights. Although I don't know much about the history of the Scholar Knights, if they're a, you know, if they're an actual thing or what. So I might do some research into that unit if you guys are interested. Oh, of course, they've got some men along the shore, but that's fine.
Our reinforcements have arrived.
Show the world that we are true soldiers. Stand ready.
We are true soldiers. We're truly about to die. That's what I'll tell you. So forward we go.
Fools! Wiser men would flee before our numbers.
In comes their ship. And take them down. Charlemagne's forces are coming on in. I'm not sure they'll even get here though by the time we take the city. We'll see. Oh, whoops. Soz, guys. Didn't mean to just leave you guys standing there. Soz. See, now they're offering a wonderful example. Oh, example, that's the wrong word. Wonderful opportunity for me to move on in with my cavalry, which I'm hoping they can let me do.
Enemy units have returned to the battle.
Damn, I actually meant to take that gate. Go after them, swords.
God give us strength.
Cool. Thanks, guys, for letting my cav in. Nope, pull them this way. I was going to pull them back so that my spears could just go in unhindered. Unhindered, rather. It's fine. Archers are starting to fire on them now as well. Send you guys off after the levy spearmen here.
We await your command. For the glory of God.
Tell everyone to stop firing. Go loose formation. We're going to cap this point. We won't need to smash it on down with the ram. Oh, there's cavalry getting here. Drop your ram. Over you go. Cavalry, I found you some tasty archers to go after. You guys start taking that barricade down for me. Spearmen, flank these guys. Oh, there was a lot of discussion about what this specific weapon that I was talking about last time was, which we will, very unlike me, pause within a talk game. So we're talking about this weapon here. this one here. Some of you think it's a phalanx. Some of you think it's a pole scythe, kind of an early pole sword. Just grafted on a war scythe. So lots of different thoughts on what this can actually be. But a lot of you sort of saying it's a very basic kind of peasant weapon, essentially just very quickly thrown together, which makes sense. So like a war scythe or something like that is probably a pretty apt description of it, because it is potentially a scythe that would normally be used for harvest, and it has been repurposed for war and stuck on the end of a pole. Oh, these guys desperately wanting to come on in. Rudolph.
Forward!
In you come, buddy. Everyone's welcome to the Charlemagne party. Big bro lets little bro in. Right, we won't go that way. We'll go my spearman. We'll send them all this way so we can go up through the barricade. Oh, there's another barricade over here. Okay. So it's just at the flanks here. They haven't protected it. Okay, we'll pull the cavalry up here. They do have that tower over there, which will be able to hit me because of its range, but details, Lois, details. That said, if they're putting their spears over toward me, that may not be so much fun. We don't want my lovely Scholar cavalry suffering that. No, they've pulled back over here. It's all good. I've got guardsmen. Ooh, having said that though, I'm going to pull them away, but I wonder if I can get away from it. Unless that barricade's just gone down. Yes, it has. Thank you. We'll walk you guys. You guys, I'm afraid, are going to have to run. You've got a nasty tower coming up after you.
3 point is about to fall to your men.
In we go, swords, though. Charging in. Break them, their morale will be shot. Well, at least Rudolph's... Oh no, is he going to charge in? No. I'm going to pull my cavalry around. Lovely pattern. Look at the huge forces outside my gates. They have come for conquest. Carloman's forces arrive. And with that we have victory.
We are moments away from victory.
Boom, cha. Thank you. Just end it there. Decisive victory. It wasn't going to be anything but 96 losses. They lost 2 men. I mean, well, you know, well fought. Tough fight, brother. Tough fight. But we now claim Bordeaux. Huzzah. Down they fall. The Duchy of Aquitaine, they will survive because they've actually pulled a lot of their forces away. We're going to have to deal with rebels as well pretty much straight away. I won't subjugate, we will occupy. I'm wondering if I can pull my brother's forces in to just help take these guys out. We'll see. We're going to go for the replenishment first. No, can't do that. Can't get in the settlement either. Assuming I'm going to spawn another rebel army. Okay, well, let's end turn and see what happens. Unassigned skill for a governor. You've already gone for authority. These things are very much more focused on governing stuff. Maintenance, government promise. Actually, that's still, yeah, upkeep and maintenance at high levels. So, yeah, that's pretty good. We'll go for the tax rate, obviously. And, oh, you could do with the other... You could take... Oh, corruption. There we go. Very useful to have. End of the turn, and then we will wrap up this part for now, guys. So that spy running up there. Up to the north. And away we go. Oh, the rebels. I'm being pulled in by Charlemagne. Well, I think to just easily take them down, we'll go for a protective auto-resolve just to get rid of them. Cheers, Charlemagne. Oh, see, I feel bad now. Look at my brother. He's helping me. He's trying to be nice. Oh, he did kill another Eggihard. My god, why is everyone called Eggihard in this time zone? Well, why? Why? In all my studies at university, I don't think I ever came across anyone called Eggihard. Take on the warriors. Bye-bye rebels. I've got more rebels to fight. Oh, these guys. You guys have done great. Although you haven't given me that much time to deal with the rebellion, so I'm probably going to have one soon. Although I do have a full stack army with obviously Charlemagne, so it should be an issue. Shouldn't be an issue. Cheers, bro. Yeah, Aquitaine, go up there and like slowly die or something. That'd be lovely. Intervene, a worthy bride for Roland. Well, he's 28, she's 28. She is quiet, she's got personal influence return, and cunning. No, give blessing. Give blessing. No need to intervene. A court school has been researched. We'll have to go for these bits, or we can go for more weaponry. I think we'll actually go for the fatigue rate reduction long marches, because fatigue is very tough. Is yeah, pretty changeable in this. See, that's completely open, so we'll be able to take the settlement, no problem. It's just whether or not we then are able to draw this army to us. Okay, well, I'm going to send this spy over to find out what they're offering now, because this spy will be up there shortly. So, yeah, we essentially just need to build you guys up to be able to hold off this army for a turn until we can move my other one into position. So you've got lots of axes. I mean, do you guys have jabs? No, you're all archers. So you're going to have trouble with the axes. You guys will struggle. Yeah, you guys will struggle. I'll almost be tempted to... you can't even get them in this province. We haven't built it up enough. A muster hall would be useful in Boulogne. Got public order problems at the moment. What's our religion like? Christianity. We do have a church. We do have a church. We have a chapel. Upgrade to a priory. It would probably make sense to get a mustering hall of some kind within this province. So there we go. Actually, no. Sorry, changed my mind. I'm going to recruit another one of these guys.
How can I serve you?
Because you're really useful at helping convert the populace, and we need to do that in these areas. Get it under our control. So, next part, we'll be looking to restart the war in the... Well, I say that. I've got to stop a minute. Got to stop me in my tracks.
Welcome. Speak. Come on. Do not waste time. Better spend
Oh,
it hunting.
2 turns. 2 turns until the international community of this campaign will no longer hold it against me for reclaiming against these guys. So Westphalia's probably got 1 turn because we did them a turn apart, which is fine. And
Come, fight with us. Sign up, lads, for a good
and
glorious life.
yeah, so it will be next part. We probably start that war again. Kind of almost tempted. Oh, we could get some mercenary CX warriors, that'd be useful. Well, hopefully they won't recruit any more troops, so if they do push out to me, just thinking about this army, about the fact that I don't have anything to really counter those axes, I guess I'm going to have to hope that the axes charge my spears, and I'm going to have my swords on the flanks and charge in as we have done before. Yeah, just watch out for their cavalry, because they've got a bit more than I do. They've got 4 units plus their general. I've got 3 units plus my general. Well, 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 we'll see how things go, but we have Bordeaux. So, I would go after Gascony, but that's already been taken. Complete the province. We could see if we could try and take some of this territory here, I guess get in between Carloman's lands, but he's already started taking territory. He's taken Navarre over there. But anyway, until next time, I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, follow me on Facebook and Twitter, take pride, and join the Legion. Check out my affiliates and sponsors, XMG, Green Man Gaming, and GT Omega Racing. Until next time, ciao for now.